All right. It's summertime. Yeah, what's up? What's up, y'all? It's Trouble in Paradise. Another episode. I think we're on episode 16, 17, 14. Definitely not 13 because I'm scared of that number. I don't know why. Anyway, all right, so we're about episode 15 of Trouble in Paradise here. And I was thinking, I know it's summertime and, everybody wants to get outside, play, go to the pool, play volleyball, horseshoe toss, anything. But I was thinking about games. I was thinking about what games you like, and in particular, like video games. Okay, and video games now, this is what we're going to call this one. It's going to be called Ready, Set, Player Fun. And the reason why is because are video games fun anymore? Because look, I remember when I was a kid, the very first video game system, the gaming system that I had was an Atari. Okay, and I thought that was the greatest thing in the world. I mean, you had the basic Pac-Man, your Keystone Coppers, basic video games with a joystick. When it was called a joystick, not a gaming console or anything like that. It was just a joystick with one button that you move back and forth and all around. And it was just an Atari. Then I graduated to Nintendo. Now Nintendo was what I have today, but I have one of those Nintendo Switches, which is basically the same thing. 30 games, basic. Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, 3, Donkey Kong, Legend of Zelda, Tetris, Dr. Mario, like the whole 9 yards. The basic Nintendo gaming system was about where I thought it was going to end. No, but it got bigger. So it got to Sega Genesis, which was awesome because it had Sonic the Hedgehog, it had your hockey games and your basic, the early incarnations of a Madden, the Madden series and the Madden curse. We all know about that. But that was about the genesis of my gaming experience. Now, with video games, I was only allowed to play about 7 hours a week, like an hour a day. But if I took 7 hours, that was it for the rest of the week. Now, that means I could go outside and enjoy the summertime. Now, gaming nowadays, it's absolutely ridiculous. My 12-year-old nephew gets on his headset and he's playing little Asian kids over, he's playing kids over in Japan. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning for them. He's got his headset on and he's talking to him back and forth, and it's like a virtual reality screen, the whole nine. And when I stopped with this whole charade, this whole facade of enjoying video games, I had a Nintendo GameCube. This is back when I lived with that whore of an ex, Laura, right? I had a Nintendo GameCube and I had a WWE game, Day of Reckoning 2. I was creating my own wrestler, and it took me 4.5 hours, and I wasn't even done creating his body, not to mention his moveset, etc., the whole 9 yards. Gaming has become way too complicated. It's ridiculous. The fact that I can play someone across the world, literally across the world, on a headset, just talking, hey dude, what's up? Bleep, 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 bleep. And then you look at the actual controllers, they're absolutely ridiculous. Okay, you look at Nintendo, like my Nintendo Switch now, up, down, left, right, select, start, A, B. That's it. That's all the controller looks like. It's so much easier. The joystick, it's so much more complicated. There's left, right, up, down, backwards, upwards, downwards, over this way, that way. Then you go to play a game like you go to play like an adventure game, like a Legend of Zelda. Now it's got like 3D graphics and stuff. It's way too, and you're just wandering around in a forest. It's way too complicated. Things are absolutely absurd. I can't stand it. It is absolutely ridiculous. I have a Nintendo Switch. It's just the absolute basic gaming. That's what this should be. That's what it should be. But no, not anymore. Not anymore, because now I can talk to people. Now now it takes me 7.5 hours. I don't even know what I'm doing. The only game that's of relative modern, hipness or relative towards popularity is a Grand Theft Auto 3, because you could just sit there silently, wait for the clock to turn 4:20, and just sit there and wander around and kill, stab people, shoot bus drivers, bang hookers, do drugs. Like that stuff is cool. That stuff is cool because you can wander around aimlessly and do that in real life. It's fantastic. But now, even the Madden games, like you can create your own player now and play somebody across the country playing a football game and now you go into career modes and to GM modes, and it takes hours just to set the game up to start. And then by the time you're ready to play, you don't want to play anymore. At least I don't. I want to turn it on, press start, bleep, blap, blarp, all day for about, well, maybe not all day, but maybe max about 2 hours. Then get the hell out of the house, go get some sun, go actually play a game, a physical game where you throw a ball, you shoot a puck, you swing the bat, you swing the club, hell, even swing a golf club. And golf is the most boring game. That is another trouble in paradise. And trust me, I will get to how bad golf is. That's a whole nother thing for another time. However, at the end of the day, it should be just about when you first wake up, play a few video games. Right before you go to bed, play a few video games. Get tired of it, stop. Not plan your whole life for the next, Trouble in Paradise. See, there's a fan right there. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly. Trouble in Paradise fans, it is sweeping the nation. And they know when I'm getting upset. And I'm getting upset thinking about how complicated video games are, because we come from a way too complicated time and an overly sensitive public towards anything. And this is the video games are a microcosm of what's going on, because it's all too complicated. It should be more simple. 16 bits on a basic television screen, and then get the hell outside and go do something. Get off the TV, for the love of God, because that's when you start to get, and that's just gross to me. All right, look, I could go on longer and longer, but I don't think I'm going to, because I think this is about just about all the fun we've had for today. It has been another beautiful day of not playing video games and enjoying the sun and enjoying the summer. Dirty D, as always, a pleasure seeing you, my friend. Been a while. We're going to be back for some more. Trouble in Paradise, episode 14, Dirty D with the video cam. I'm out.